season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, BA, especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because that hope that everybody has is palpable.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all out there.
Here we go.
Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Wiseman is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for Los Angeles, at forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Big Daddy in at the shooting guard position.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wiseman. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Outside Morant. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Wiseman. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Thompson with it, guarded by Morant. Thompson's shot is off. Wiggins against James. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And it's Wiseman missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to James. Howard with a screen on Wiggins. James, that's good. James has gotten his second bucket on the night. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Greg.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Now here's Wiggins.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that one.
The shot by Big Daddy, no good. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Curry with it, guarded by Morant, and the lob disrupted, not to be. James against Wiggins. It's good. James has got 6.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
And here's Curry for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. There's the triple. Big Daddy's shot is good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Davis with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Howard. The shot's good on the assist by James.
They're really working the paint now.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry against Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter, a third would be a problem.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. 1:51 left to play in the first. Curry with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Good on the bucket.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Shoots from 12. Again, the Lakers.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Curry. There's 1:12 left now in the first quarter. Another three for Golden State.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Morant, the pass to Davis. James, outside. And slam dunk by James.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not...
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that one.
Bad intentions.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Morant. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
The three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Poole. Big Daddy. And again, it's the Lakers.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
From deep, Wiseman. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships. You ask LeBron, offense can...
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there could mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Carmelo Anthony. He's out there with Anthony Davis. LeBron James out there with Ja Morant. And it's Big Daddy in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. It's James on the wing. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Back to Curry, 6 to shoot. The 3. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Nunn's checked in for Morant. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Green. They need this. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Kuminga pulls it in. Golden State has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course he has the rings to talk all he wants.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Good on both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Curry passes to Wiseman. He takes it in. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Down low, stolen by Davis. Inside, here's Nunn. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Nunn's got his first points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And the bucket is good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And here's Curry for 3. Big Daddy grabs a board.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And his first miss of the day, now 6 for 7. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Left block shot on the way, and he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 16.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for two to start this one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Morant's checked in. Bielitsa is checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Thompson. On defense, the Warriors. Trailing by 17. From deep, Morant. He buries it from three. Morant's got 7.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Green up top, hounded by Morant. Oh, Morant with the block. And he recovers it. 3 on the clock. Green, the pass to Curry. Hits a three-pointer. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And the three-pointer goes. And the Lakers lead by 20.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block. Shaq, if you were our 2K Sports GM, what would your first move be? And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Lakers.
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for the Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Wiseman. Deflected, and they'll get another chance. Thompson's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Here's Big Daddy. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Good on the shot.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
8-time All-Star. Howard made the NBA All-First Team 5 straight years. One of the greatest centers this game has ever seen when you look at his record.
Thompson, a screen on Morant. That won't go either for Curry. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Curry with a steal. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. And Davis gets it to go. And now entering his late 30s, Howard has embraced a new role.
You know what? He's done a nice job, B.A., of adjusting to what his body allows him to do now. Mentally, he's more comfortable and seems to be at peace. And he doesn't have to be the focal point anymore. He's fine being a spoke in the wheel.
Three-pointer. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Golden State also making a switch. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
For the Warriors.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. To the paint. Howard inside. He's against Wiseman. Howard's shot is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Moran against Curry. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Curry with it, guarded by Morant. Wiggins has space. The 15-footer is good.
Hey, that mid-range area, in-between area, we call it, inside the three-point line and not at the rim, Wiggins knows he can get this shot anytime he wants.
It's James with the drive. Again, the Lakers.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Lakers in 5th.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few block shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. They grab their own miss. Howard's shot's good.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Curry against Morant. On the wing, Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Anthony with a screen on Curry. Here's Morant. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Curry. And that one drops for him. Curry's got 23 points.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, it'll be Warriors ball. Some changes now for the Lakers. Jordan comes in for Howard, and Nunn is subbed in for Morant. Bielitsa has checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Thompson. With the floater. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Kent Bazemore. Anthony is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Lee, and he banks in the layup.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And it's good. 2 points.
This is where IT gets you, going downhill. Everybody's momentum heading that direction, then he stops and pops.
Here's Poole. The Lakers with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Anthony with a bucket.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance from at that end of the floor.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lee. To the middle. Here's Green. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
It's stolen by Green. Here we go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, there you see the instincts of IT. Sensing when his man is broken free and then getting the ball there on time.
Bielitsa outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa.
Lakers ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Takes a 13-footer, and again, it's the Lakers.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
And it's Green missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Thompson, he's checked in for Lee. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Golden State with it. Poole outside. Pass to Green. To halt the run. Jordan Poole. That one's good. Poole's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Driving inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Green. Anthony grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Shoots over Kuminga. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
Anthony's pull-up shot is lethal, guys. Exceptional at shooting while in rhythm.
In this ball game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Poole. Defense right on him. Here's Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Lakers. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Bazemore, defended by Thompson. From behind the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You'd love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing them that often.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Jordan, and it's Monk in for Bazemore. And Golden State also making a switch. Wiseman's checked in. Kuminga's shot is off. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Horton Tucker with a drive. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Poole with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Wiseman. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. But it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nunn. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Curry. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. But once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Anthony, the chemistry between you and LeBron, how much of that is your skill set versus your connection as teammates?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. You know, he's able to shoot the ball if they go under. He's a monster attacking the basket. You know, I'm rolling or popping and kind of mix up the defense scheme, man. Anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable.
It's unguardable, a combo anyone would love to have. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.